Hey, it's Melissa and I'm taking over Chef Andy today to make my famous banana cake. So this banana cake is one of my favorites for sure because it tastes like banana, so it justifies it being a little healthy for cake. It's so good and so easy to make.
You gotta do it, you gotta promote the channel, come
All
on.
right, make sure to like this video if you like me in this video, if you like me.
Melissa took over the channel, so I'm stuck filming for the day. Hey.
Thanks, cameraman. So comment down below if you would like the show to be renamed Chef Melissa. So we are going to start with 2 sticks of butter. We left it about 2 hours to get it nice and soft, so it's easy to mix around later. So we just dump this in a bowl. So we're gonna move on to our sugar. We're gonna do 1 2/3 cup. So as you can see, very healthy recipe. And now we're gonna move on to 2 1/3 cups of flour. And flour, you always wanna be very precise. So 1 cup, 2 cup, and 1/3 cup and a little more. And now it's banana time. So I just like to grab a bowl and we peel banana. Wow, maybe someone doing this cake is who made up that song. Peel banana, peel banana. And then we're gonna mash banana, mash banana. The recipe calls for 3 to 4 bananas, but I like to use 4 because who doesn't love bananas? So once we get them in the bowl, I just like to use a fork, you just mash them. Once we get them nice and mashed, then we just plop them in. So next we're gonna do 3 eggs. And these are the Altig farm fresh eggs. They're so good. Mix the eggs together and then just plop it in. And then we are going to add 1 1/4 tablespoons of baking soda and baking powder. Let's do baking powder first. 1 1/4 tablespoons. And just repeat, same motion with baking soda. And now we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of salt. Now we're gonna add 2/3 cup of whole milk. And we're gonna add a secret ingredient to this milk, which is 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. And then we're gonna mix it. And now we're going to put our milk into our bowl. So we're gonna set our bowl aside and get some fresh pecans. About like 2 handfuls. We're gonna chop it to 2/3 cup. And then we just finely chop. It's like very satisfying to watch it chop into tiny pieces. He's so cute, he's a good boy. Disco, hi, I love you. I love you. The bond between a mother and her son. Have you guys heard the new Taylor Swift song? It just came out last night, I'm obsessed.
Sing for those subscribers.
I'm not gonna do it. Okay.
Go, sing!
Maybe if we reach 700,000.
Oh yeah, I think we're gonna do it, so you should sing it.
We'll do like a musical episode.
Hey, if Taylor was watching, would you do it?
I would, but she's not.
How do you know that?
Well, Taylor, comment down below if you're watching. Okay, this is looking pretty finely chopped to me. We get our 2/3 cup, and we're just gonna kind of scoop it in. Perfect. So now we bring our bowl back and we add our last ingredient. Now that I think about it, it would have made a lot more sense to just make this on this bowl because we're gonna use the KitchenAid. So if you don't have a KitchenAid, that's okay. You can just use your bowl and hand beat, but the KitchenAid makes it a lot easier. So I should have just mixed the ingredients in this bowl, but it's okay. Can't win them all, so we're just going to dump this mixture into this bowl. It does smell really good though, the bananas. I'm gonna clean the kitchen up a little bit and get our KitchenAid over here and ready to mix. Okay, here we go. So this is one of my best friends in the kitchen. Plop this in and add this attachment. We're gonna plop this up and just begin mixing. So we kind of want a slow mix. We'll work our way up a little bit, but not the highest settings. It smells so good. You can really get all that banana flavors coming out. And it's kind of mesmerizing to look at. Great. So now our batter looks ready. Yum. Shake all this stuff off. Shake it off. Shake it off. I'm gonna go grab my pan and we're just gonna pour this in here. I like the round ones because it looks nicer. We're gonna make some frosting and frost it over. So I like the round, but if you like a square, you can do that. So now we're gonna pour our batter. It's nice and thick and chunky. So something I forgot, you guys, was that the oven has to be preheated at 350 degrees. That was the first step that I did. So remember, preheat your oven, 350 degrees. Are you ready? Interactive audience? Yeah. Okay, here we go. And then we're gonna set a timer for 50 minutes. So while our cake is baking, we're gonna make the frosting. So we start with our bowl, and the first thing that we're gonna add is 1/3 of a cup of butter. So this one, like the other one, was softened, so just keep it out for a few hours before you're gonna use it. 1/3 of a cup, and then we just dump it in. So this is super easy, it's only 4 ingredients. First we got the butter, and next powdered sugar, my favorite. Oh, we're excited here. Sometimes it's kind of scary seeing how much sugar goes into sweets, but this one's worth it. Next we're gonna do 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla and milk. We're gonna add 2 tablespoons. I put it in a bowl because I thought it'd be easier. We're gonna do the same drill as last time. Oops, too far. Sorry, it's not that easy, you guys. You guys, I have to be honest right now. I've made a lot of mistakes today. Number 1, I was supposed to put 1.25 teaspoons of baking soda and baking powder, but I put 1 tablespoon. And you know, at the time I didn't think it would be that bad, but then I started Googling what would happen. And it says the cake will rise uncontrollably. And then I looked up how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon. There's 3, so I put 3 times the amount. Also, I didn't realize at the end, the batter, it had to be mixed to 2 round cakes, and I just put all the batter in one. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, I'm gonna be honest, but I'm telling you my mistakes so you don't do the same. This is why it's called Chef Andy, not Chef Melissa. Better luck next time, I guess. Okay, awesome. So once it looks smooth and like a spreading consistency, so our frosting is ready. We'll just leave it here until it's ready to be spread. It's time for the moment of truth. So our cake is ready and we are gonna pull it out and see what we got. Looks pretty good to me. What do you think?
That's amazing.
It smells really good. So we're gonna let it cool and then come back in about an hour to frost our cake. Now the cake is out and it's time to start frosting. I mean, I'm not the best froster in the game. I just go back and forth motion with the knife. This is my favorite part because it's just the finishing touch, and you can get like creative with it. If you want to add sprinkles, you can add sprinkles. If you want to add candles for someone's birthday at the end, you can do that. It looks beautiful. I found this tool to help me spread the frosting, so don't think I did all of it with a knife because this worked out a lot better. Okay, so I would usually decorate this with full pecans, like the ones we used earlier, but I accidentally chopped all of them up. So we're just gonna try something new. I have a little bit left over of the fine chopped pecans, so we're gonna just sprinkle them on top. Okay, so we got our pecans on and it's looking beautiful, but it's not about how beautiful you are on the outside, it's about how beautiful you are on the inside. So let's see how it tastes. Well, it wasn't the perfect scoop, sorry, but it's not about that. So let's give it a taste. Wow, this tastes amazing. It tastes like banana bread, but even better because it has frosting on top. It looks like despite all of our mistakes and problems today, we still came out with a delicious, delicious cake. I had so much fun. I hope you guys did too. I'm gonna have to take over the channel more often, I think. Maybe at least once a week. So put in the comment below what you guys think. If you like me in the videos and like it, make sure to subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.